Hey guys, so long time no talk. I figured we'd do like a get ready with me slash chit chat. Yeah. So, if you're new here, I'm Sarah. My channel is Sarah Silhouettes. I also have an Instagram called Sarah Silhouettes. You can follow me there. I'll try and add a link if it's not already there on my channel info. But so far, all I've done is gone in with my eye primer, which is the ColourPop's Party Proof Eye Primer in translucent, and then I use the Urban Decay All Nighter primer for my face. I usually like to go do my eyes first just because it's like easier. Gee, it's been quite a while since I did YouTube. I'm gonna go with the Morphe E22 brush and the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals palette. Oh gosh, so I think it's so awkward now. Pretty much what happened was I got into like a rut of like making Instagram reels. And you know how that goes. Like you get into a groove of something, you don't want to give it up because you don't want to lose that practice you made and stuff. And so I did that. But I also kind of went through something around March, which I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm gonna tell you now. But before I do that, I went into the shade Chic Happens right here, and I set my eye primer. Some people don't set the eye primer, which, I mean, like, it works for them, but I feel like sometimes I need to. But, so around March, there was a plan for me to move in with my boyfriend at the time. That did not happen. Instead, we actually broke up. I don't want to say it was naturally, like, it wasn't one-sided, but it wasn't mutual either. Like, it was definitely on his part, but he did it out of, well, I can't really explain his side because I don't really know how to explain it because I still digest it sometimes, but, like, I'm moving on. He just did it because, like, he was worried that I wasn't going to be happy living there, and it makes sense, like, I guess, like, if you think you're not gonna be happy with someone, don't be with them. So there's that. It was really shitty the way it went down, but you know what? It is what it is. Like, sometimes you just gotta be an adult and move on because not getting the closure is closure enough. So I'm still in school. I actually get to graduate in spring of 2023. I'm so excited. I've been like collecting a lot of makeup lately. Yes, no, not really. I have been collecting a lot of makeup. I've been like trying to like not be trendy. We're gonna go to the shade just, hang on. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Try not to blind you. The shade right here called Just Barely. But pretty much it's, I'm like obsessed with color lately, but right now I'm just doing like a, neutral eye because I kind of feel like having a bolder lip today. So I figured just a nice little smoky eye and then throw a little shimmer and then do like a bright ass red lip because it's still summer and I have not worn a proper red in a long time. So you get to watch me fail. Not really fail, but you know what I mean. Now we're going with Good Vibes, which is right here, this third shade. Yeah, so let's see, we covered boyfriend. So after March, like it was like the very last week of March to beginning of April, I actually took a almost like a 6-week hiatus to New Mexico to go see my mom. It was very nice. It was very necessary for me to be around her and my sisters and my niece, because it's just like when you're so used to doing something, it's like you know where you land when you have a routine with someone. And I used to live with my mom. Like last spring is when we moved out. Me and the boyfriend at the time, but now ex-boyfriend. And yeah, so I like always had a routine with her. It could get like a little hectic, but it got easy too. And it was just nice to be around my mom. Like I just needed it. And yeah, like it's very interesting how things change when you're not with someone anymore. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like from like March to April, I just I hate to say it, I went a little nuts. Like I was like trying to get the ex-boyfriend to talk to me, which obviously wasn't happening. I was like bugging him a lot, which like don't do, guys. Like if you know it's over, like just leave it alone. It's not happening. It's not coming back. Even if you think you know, like you don't know. And it's just like it was very frustrating because I went in the shade Boo Bear, which if you have this palette you could see. Yeah, it was very hard, but at the end of the day, it's like what are you gonna do? Like you can't force someone to be with you. You can't make someone love you. I have no doubt in my mind that we did love each other. I know I loved him for a very long time. And I think things just change. Like I'm sure I've already said this. That's literally it. Things change and you just have to accept it. I'm going to go in the shade All Luxe right here for my brow bone. And then I'm going to switch over to a different palette. Yeah. But I'm doing good. My grades haven't slipped. Like surprisingly, I've been really good at school. Like I always said I was bad at school. Give me one moment. I like my big Adept palette cause a thing, and it's like a big book. These are all the shades I have to film with for my reels. It's very massive. I'm just gonna go in the shade. Oh well. But yeah, as I was saying, my grades have not slipped. Like I'm very proud of myself for continuing school and continuing to press on and do better. I think the lowest grade I got was like a very high D, and that was like early on, or a very low C. But other than that, like I've been A, B's, and C's like all the way. Sorry, I'm fidgeting. I'm pretty happy. Nothing, well, I can't say nothing bothers me, but like for what I do, like I'm doing pretty well. I'm very proud of myself. I'm gonna go in the shade Radiation, which put this down real quick. This is the shade Radiation by Terramune Cosmetics. I'm just gonna put that in the inner corner. I really like it bold. Like, it's colorful. Yeah. I really hope you guys are doing well. Like, I feel so bad. I kind of just, like, jumped off the face of the earth for, like, I think obviously it's been longer than 6 weeks. I don't know when the last time I filmed a YouTube video for you guys was, but figured might as well do it, get it over with, do my thing. I'm gonna add something. I'm gonna clean up the edge. So I'm not cleaning it up, but it's like giving that depth that I want. Oh, also, I hit, what was it? I want to say I hit 700 followers on Instagram, so I'm very happy with that. Thinking maybe a giveaway for 1,000 if I get there by the end of the year. Because, you know, my birthday's coming up. What else? I'll be 24. It's very exciting for me. I don't know what else to expect, bro. I'm very happy with how life is going. Like, there's some days where it's, like, not easy, but other days it's, like, freaking awesome. Health-wise, let's see if I could show you without being weird. So, back in December, I got my cardiac pacemaker put in, and it's doing pretty well. I'm gonna go into my foundation. I use Lancome. I can't really pronounce that, but it's like Tint Idol Ultra Rare shade 210 Buff Neutral. It's pretty cool. You're moving my mirror down. Yeah, so what else? Let's talk. Okay, let's talk about college. So originally I was going for history. I was gonna have a major in history, which is starting off with like an associate's in art, and then eventually transfer and make it to like a, I don't know how the order goes. I think it's like bachelor's to master's and stuff, but yeah, I'm pretty excited. I switched my major to child development. What else? So I'm on my way to that. I'm very excited because I think I finally know what I want to do if all goes to plan, which is I want to do I either want to be a preschool teacher or do children's psychology, because I feel like either way I get to work with children, which I love. Also, my neck thing is wet because I took a shower, hence the hair. Yeah, so either I do like a child care, kindergarten, preschool thing, or I work with children by doing psychology, because I don't know about you guys, but like my childhood personally was very hard. Well, I wouldn't, yeah, I'd say hard. I went through a lot of things that obviously no child should go through, such as like being taken away from your family. What else? and like dealing with alcoholic parents. I mean, obviously children like also have like it way worse than I ever did, so it's kind of like I don't want to complain too much, but at the same time it's kind of like my motivation to deal with stuff. I also had to deal with like medical stuff as a kid. Like, I'm gonna buff this out. Like, as a kid, it's very hard to like deal with medical while also trying to do school and everything else. And it's like I got held back in second grade because I would miss a lot of school, not because of medical, but just because I didn't have motivation. I didn't have anyone pushing for me. But now it's like, had someone pushed for me back then, I think I would have done a lot better. I'm going to go in with the Lancome powder now. And I think that, oh wait, I need concealer. Okay, so not to drop you. Yeah, I feel like had someone been there for me, like even a professional, mind you, when I was little, I didn't think I should go because, like, how do I describe this? Okay, best way to describe it is, had I gone to therapy like a normal kid, well, not normal kid, but like under the circumstances I was under, I probably wouldn't have struggled as much as I did. And I struggle a lot with coping, so like, when my dad passed away, I was 14 or 13 going to be 14, I think. If I'm thinking that right, or 14 going to be 15. And pretty much what it came down to was what it came down to was that I literally went back to school the next week. I did not take that time of mourning and dealing with it to handle. And obviously, like, that's just a lot for a kid to go through. Like, no one really tells you how to handle that. I'm just pressing in this powder. I went in with the NARS concealer. So now I'm just baking an under eye under. And then I'm gonna try and build a jawline, kind of. Jawline? Yeah, you know, I don't know. Yeah, so I think it's very important to like be aware of your child's mental health. I think it definitely caused some kind of like delay per se, because I didn't know how to like talk about things or deal with them like alone. So, while children don't really necessarily know how to talk about things by themselves, it should also be up to adults to like check in on them. Like, children don't have to describe things if you think about it. Like, no one knows how to describe things. Dude, it's been 21 minutes. I'm just like blabbering at this point while doing makeup. What else? Okay, so I did powder, primers, foundation, concealers, eyeshadows. I guess we're doing cheeks. I'm gonna use the new Jaclyn pressed bronzer in Skinny Dip. I've never used this before, so first time for everything, right? Yeah, so that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I don't really know what to expect right now. Like, I joined dating apps, like Facebook dating, Tinder. I know Tinder. Hinge. And I met some nice people, but they're like, something always weirded me out, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like, it's hard to explain without knowing. Alright, so I'm going with bronzer now. Kind of like nervous. I'm just kind of pressing it in. And then sweep. Press and sweep. I feel like that might have been a little too much, but I think it looks really pretty. I'm not mad about it. Put some on the forehead. And a little bit more cheek. Get this little area. Get under the jaw. Gosh, my neck. I look very pale. I noticed that, but hopefully I think it's also my lighting. Hang on. There. I think that might be a little better. I don't really know. Sorry, got distracted. Do we go in this? No, I think we're going to go with the pressed blush today, just because these are a little messy. They're kind of hard to go through. Okay, so we got Jaclyn Cosmetics again. Can you just... I'm pretty sure I'm obsessed. Like, Jaclyn, if you're watching this, like, check me out. Just kidding. Don't do that. I'm horrible. So we got Rouge Affair and Rouge Romance. So Affair is the more cool toned. And then, very interesting. Romance looks like this. I think I'm gonna go with Romance today. Very interesting looking. Distracted again. Look at me. So silly. I'm gonna go with this ColourPop brush. It's like F20. It's very random. It's very tiny. And then I'm gonna go in with here. Yes, no. I think we're gonna go Tea Room. This little orange one right here. And mix it with Pretty Posh. I think that would be really pretty. I did 1 dip of Tea Room and 2 dips of Pretty Posh. And just give like a little subtle flush. And then 1 tea room, 2 posh. Oh goodness. The issue with these is that like you get very pigmented very fast. So we're just gonna keep trying to build that. Yeah. Might have to add some powder to blend that out, but I feel like it's fine. I don't think this is very going, but it will. It's a clean brush, that's all that matters. Alright. So I did a little blush, and I think now I just need mascara and lips and we're good. Oh, highlight. Duh. We're gonna go in with I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Skin Lights in Daybreak Glimmer, because it's been a little while since I used that. Alright, and now I'm just gonna do some lips, and I think today we'll just do a very light mascara, which will be the Maybelline's Great Lash Lots of Lashes. It's got a little heart. I'll show you the wand, and then lips and setting spray. So like you can see right here, has like this cute little curve. I'm just looking over here. And I didn't feel like curling my lashes today just because it's kind of like a lot of work. My lashes are not having it today. I probably should have brushed them out, but oh well. I don't normally do eyeliner. I'm just kind of lazy. Not gonna lie. I'm just gonna throw this mascara under here. Alright, so now we're gonna go in with Dose of Colors Gloss in Flashy. It's very pretty. And then, oh no, I was gonna do a red lip. Actually, no, we're gonna just stick with brown. We're allowed to change things up. Who cares? If I could find what I was looking for. I think that would be pretty. And then we're going to go in Dose of Colors Velvet Mousse formula in Catching Feelings, which means I need to find the lip liner, which I just found. So I'm going to line the lips. So I just lined in Dose of Colors lip liner in Catching Feelings. And I think I might need to do a makeup collection again soon because it's updated and maybe it's like an inventory too. So now we're gonna go into the Velvet Mousse. It's kind of a weird texture, to be honest. And then we're gonna go with gloss. I'm just gonna use my finger because I don't want to get my applicator dirty. And there we go. So this is the final look. Hope you guys had fun. I had fun catching up with you guys, and I'll talk to you later.